It's Thursday, August 25th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world.
All of them.
What?
All of them.
Did you say something?
All of them.
Nice. It was Gamescom this week.
It is.
It was definitely Gamescom.
There's some games.
And so we're going to talk about some games today. Lots of games today. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided.
We'll see.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. No review this week.
We didn't see anything.
Yeah. And honestly,
Was there anything to see?
I don't know.
I don't think so. When's the newest season of anime starting?
In like a week or two.
Okay.
It depends. Certain things are going on and other things are ending. And
Dude, but if anybody here is listening and they're in school, get fucked because school time soon.
what?
It's almost school time. Start of a new year.
Oh, you got like 2 weeks. That's the best part of the summer.
Cherish them. Cherish
That's the
them.
best part. That's when all the stuff happens. It's a great time to be in school.
Make your memories.
I'd go back to school.
Would you?
Yeah.
I did it. It's pretty cool.
And then if I could be young again, I'd go back to
What are
school.
you talking about?
Like if I could relive going.
Oh, no. Do it when you're older.
Nah, it's not the same.
It's equally as cool. Because then you just get to smurf on all the 18-year-olds.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why is that cool?
Dude, you don't know how to talk to ladies? Sucks to suck. I do. Dude, you don't know how to get good grades? Sucks to suck. I do. You just smurf on 18-year-olds.
Do you just assume all 18-year-olds are dumb?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. All right. Anyways, yeah, Gamescom here. Lots of stuff going on. I'm going to go through some games.
Okay.
Ready? Gotham Knights had a trailer coming out this
Harley Quinn.
October. Harley Quinn's a new villain, and you can be any one of the 4 bat people other than the man himself.
Boo.
I don't know. It looks cool. It's been a while since I've played an Arkham game.
Is this the one that's made by the Rock? Or no, that's the Suicide Squad game is made by Rocksteady.
Yeah, and that
okay.
game, who knows where that game is?
Who knows?
That game's as good as dead to me.
Didn't it get delayed?
Yeah, but Gotham Knights did not, and it is coming, and I'm excited. It looks cool.
There's a lot of games I think that we're going to talk about that involve damage numbers.
I think all of them.
Almost all of them, yeah.
Yeah, this game is definitely about damage numbers.
And equipping equipment so
Yeah.
that you can get your numbers more.
Although this is one of the few, it might be the only game that's co-op,
True.
which is pretty cool. I mean, playing an Arkham game
Is it
co-op.
couch co-op?
It's both.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't know. I know it's definitely online.
Couch co-op was big for a while, like a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen any like current gen like PS5 games that are couch co-op.
Yeah,
yet.
maybe it's not couch co-op, but like that would only diminish the quality of the game if it was couch co-op.
What are you talking about? You get to play with your friends, and that enhances the experience always.
At the cost of performance.
At the cost of graphics, baby.
At the cost of everything.
This frame rate is 59 frames a second.
Too slow for me, man. Why the hell did I spend all this money on a 120 hertz monitor? Who cares? But yeah, no, I'm excited. It's been a while since I played Batman, and I want to play some Batman.
All right.
Although you can't play Batman. Hey, you remember that game from 2014? Lords of the Fallen, the Dark Souls knockoff made by
I
white
literally
people?
did not remember this until you told me about
Well,
it.
guess what? They remade it.
That's crazy.
Because they heard you asked for it.
Who played this? Who played this?
I think I own this because it was free on Plus.
Probably.
But yeah, this is one of the most shocking remakes I saw, and I was like, what?
Wow, this game sold over 3 million units. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I remember it being like Dark Souls, but not as hard. Like, I think it was in the same vein of like why Darksiders kept going on.
Wow, people play this game.
Yeah,
This is one of those things where like it's one of those games where it's totally out of my peripheries. Like I have no idea what it's about. I know no one who's played it. I never see any news on it. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it was immensely successful and we're making it again. It's like, what? How?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it just is outside your interests.
Yeah.
Because like this is not a Guilty Gear. Right?
Dude.
Like this is 100% the people who like.
Everybody knows Guilty Gear. The main stage Evo game.
That's what I'm saying. This is not a JoJo. This is not anime, right? Like
True,
this is definitely
true.
not in your wheelhouse.
This is some Lord of the Rings shit.
It is, which is, crazy because last week you were shouting for Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah,
which
that
is
game's
Lord of the Rings.
sick.
This game looks like if you didn't tell me and I just saw pictures,
I was playing as one of the horsemen.
this looks like
Yeah.
the same game. But I know it's different, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot. Sure, Lord of the Fallen.
When are we getting, what's that game? The Kingdoms of Amalur. When are we getting a remake of that?
Reckoning?
Yeah, The Reckoning. When we get another remake of that?
Jeez, I don't know. What was that game that came out not too long ago where I think it was you were like a Viking.
Oh fuck.
You know what I'm talking about? You can duel each other online.
Yeah. For Honor.
For Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game's apparently
apparently
crazy
that's
popular.
huge.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
massive game.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was super huge, but it
Yeah.
is.
It's like whenever people talk about Eve or what's the other one? What's the one where you're in exosuits? You're in exoskeleton suits. And it's like an MMO.
yes,
It's made by
yes.
the developers that are in London, Ontario.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyways, all these cool games.
All these cool
We
games.
just don't give a fuck
Dude,
about.
don't give an F.
The next one on the list was Illuden Chronicle. This is originally a Kickstarter.
Warframe.
Warframe.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Warframe has its own fucking like convention that they hold in Europe.
Yeah.
And TennoCon. And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
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 That's the realm that Lords of the Fallen falls into.
Absolutely.
Has fallen into.
Yeah.
But Tish.
Comparatively, a game that no one seems to care about based on view count
Mm-hmm.
is Illuden Chronicle.
Yeah, this is for a man who's as obsessed about graphics as you are.
Yeah.
What are you doing with so Dealfield Chronicles? Now it's Illusion, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're just playing PS1 games.
No, I'm playing modern games.
Are you?
I am.
Are you?
They're the most modern games.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for this game to come out. JRPG with a 3D, 2D mix.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool battle system. Hurry up, Rabbit and Bear Studios and 505 Games. I would like to play your game.
Please do not delay it for reasons that
Yeah.
you will make up soon.
Yeah. Next up, Gran Turismo has its 1.2 patch
Mm-hmm.
coming out in August. Headliners here is a new Circuit du Barcelona de Catalunya.
Barcelona.
And the big car that they're bringing is Ayrton Senna's 1988 McLaren MP4/4.
That's a lot of numbers and letters.
Successful Formula One car in history. Won 14 out of the 15 races, and the only reason it lost that one race is because, I don't know, they had a stupid accident.
All right.
Famously, the car that Ayrton Senna won his first championship in.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm going to hook up my PlayStation to my monitor again. Try it out. See what's up. And then there was this game that I thought was Forspoken, but clearly was not.
No, it's Forspoken, the knockoff.
It was Atlas Fallen.
Poor Foken.
This has another racially ambiguous brown girl with magical powers.
Hell yeah, dude. That's my favorite main character, racially ambiguous brown girl.
In some fantasy land.
Is she brown?
Doing, like, she's also parkouring shit.
Yeah.
And running real fast.
And then the Lords of the Fallen guy shows up.
Yeah. I didn't know what this was. Like, it was insane.
It was an absolutely wild CG trailer.
Yeah.
And then they showed some gameplay, and I was like, I'm kind of into it. There's a lot of stuff happening.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, the minute they showed the gameplay stuff, it was like, oh, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
This looks cool. Again, though, who knows? It's a new IP. Whatever. We shall see. PlayStation showed off their new DualSense Edge controller.
All right.
And this is their equivalent to the Xbox Elite controller. Oh, they both start with E. I get it. Okay.
I
all
understand.
right. I understand why they did it. Okay. Yeah, same functions as the Elite. Hot swappable components like joysticks, triggers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it has a nicer build quality. I'm a little sad that it kind of looks almost identical to the current PS5 controller. Like, there's some changes, but
Yeah, this looks like if I wasn't looking at it closely,
yeah.
it looks like a PS5 controller.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd have other colors. That said, the Elite is still only available in, like, black.
Yeah.
Or the Halo edition.
There was that leaked thing of a supposed white
yeah,
controller.
and, like, that's where I'm at. We'll see.
Yeah, but I like the removable joysticks. They have all the extra triggers, kind of think the same amount as the Xbox Elite, but they have it 2 in the front, just under the joysticks, which is an interesting placement.
Yeah, I guess I guess I could see why it'd be useful, like just a hot shortcut key.
Yeah.
For certain things. I don't know. We'll see. I want to know if it'll be like you go into a game and you can assign all those buttons, or if it'll be like the Xbox one, where you can only replace certain buttons with other ones.
Didn't Sony make it into the UI so that you can replace any button with any button?
Can you?
I thought so. I thought
'Cause,
that was
like,
the thing Mark Cerny came out and was like, check this out.
Yeah, you can do that, but like games are only programmed to have the original button count.
Interesting.
Like if you boot up a game, it's not going to give you extra buttons on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah. But what I'm saying is like if in the UI, like in the Sony end, if you're like this extra thing is also an X button.
Yeah.
And then the game you're playing thinks it's another X. I wonder if that would work.
Yeah. See, I don't know, because I know on the Xbox One, the one that kind of disappointed me is like I wanted to use the paddles on the back as like a gear switch, but it turns out you just remove functionality from the face button or you double it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I wanted like more options.
Yeah, you wanted extra button. I think you could probably do that on the PC, but
yeah, I think on the PC you can do it, but I don't know. Yeah, but like on the Xbox itself, you couldn't. Pokemon showed off its competitive gameplay trailer for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this trailer because they were doing they turned a fire guy into a water guy with the terrestrialize.
Yeah, so what I get from this is you just won't know what you're gonna fight,
which doesn't make it sound competitive.
Makes it sound annoying.
It makes it sound like gambling, right?
Ooh.
And then there was like moves in there that was like strictly better versions of other moves, like that one substitute move where it's like create a substitute and then immediately swap out your Pokemon with another Pokemon and then keep the substitute. And it's like what? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something.
The other one, it was like that item, the Gambler's Dice, where it made multi-hit moves hit more.
Oh yeah,
and it like one shot a Blissey, and I'm like, that's fake news. Nobody one shots Blissey. She has like 900 health.
They gotta change up the game.
That's fake news.
They're ready to go.
They must have nerfed Blissey. All right.
Yeah.
How they do this to my girl?
Absolutely.
God damn.
And then you put on the new Tales of the Borderlands trailer.
I did.
I don't. So is this still in the Borderlands universe?
Yeah. It's still in the Borderlands universe.
But like has time progressed?
Yeah. Well, time. I think it's after Borderlands 3 because they show Riss from the first Tales of the Borderlands in here, and he's the Borderlands 3 version.
Okay,
of him.
Because I haven't played 3, but that city they showed seemed very modern, and I just don't remember Borderlands ever looking like that.
Yeah, I think the only prequel in Borderlands is the one where you're on the moon. It was made by 2K Australia.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So that one.
Okay.
But everything else is like it continues forward. Like Borderlands 3 takes place after Tales from the Borderlands. You don't need to have played Tales from the Borderlands, but if you played it, you're going to get a bunch of jokes that other people won't get. So I think they're probably going to take the same approach here.
Yeah.
But you play as like a trio of bums. Like you're just losers kind of.
Yeah.
And then it turns out Theodore, one of the gun companies, they think they have found a vault on the planet. So they go and try to find the vault first, and then they can change the galaxy in a way that they want, or that they've always dreamed of.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a Telltale game. So
yeah, after they supposedly shut down.
Yeah, it was just surreal to see this trailer.
Yeah, and then the last thing we saw of Telltale was Wolf Among Us 2, but that was just a teaser trailer.
But yeah, they said they're doing it.
Yeah, this actually showed like stuff in game happening.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play the first Tales of the Borderlands.
I recommend it.
I know you love it. I probably won't play it.
Boo.
This we'll see. Maybe, who knows? I could use a new game like this.
You could.
So it seems interesting.
Play the old one.
And then we watched not Dead Space.
Dude, this game needs to pay Dead Space creators like a royalty.
What game were we talking about?
The Callisto Protocol.
Yes.
We thought from the trailer, like the cinematic trailer, like, yo, this looks like Dead Space. And then they showed some gameplay. That shit is just Dead Space.
Yeah, and then the title came on. You're like, it's not Dead Space.
It has the hollow health on the back. It has the weird energy guns with the pop-up number counter.
Yeah.
You have the anti-gravity beam, but instead of just ripping off parts, you can pick up whole people.
Yeah.
The game is just Dead Space. And I don't know how they're getting away with it. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
And then super bad timing with the Dead Space remake also coming out. So,
I mean, the game looks cool. No doubt.
It looks like Dead Space. It's gory. It looks like Dead Space. There's that one monster who like ripped off his own arms to regenerate his face or whatever. That was crazy.
Now in the original Dead Space, you never had psychic powers, right?
No, you had like a gun, or you had like your suit had like a little like magnet pull, so you could like pull items and like ammo and stuff from other places, like unreachable.
Was
areas.
that in the first game?
I think so. Maybe it was the second game.
Okay, because I can't remember.
But there was parts where like if you had weakened an enemy's like limb, you could pull it off them and then throw it back at them.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But you could never pick up like whole people.
Well, because like in this, he just like telekinesis did it.
Yeah, a whole person.
Yeah. And we were just like, why didn't you think to start?
I don't know.
Okay.
This game has I have immediately lost interest. I thought it was going to be something new and unique, but like, god damn, that's just Dead Space. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Speaking games back from the dead, Dead Island 2.
I totally forgot Dead Island. I forgot Dead Island existed.
Yeah.
Until this trailer.
Uh,
We only watched the cinematic CG trailer. I think there's some gameplay out there, but I remember on the PS3 when this and Dying Light 1 first came out, and they came out at the same time, and it was just like, whew, it's the same game.
Listen, we're in that. First, you're telling me about Borderlands coming back, then the not Dead Space, and the real Dead Island. I mean, we're in
remake central.
Yeah, like
I think a lot of this stuff has been like
Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, it's been like 10 years since a lot of these games have come out.
Yeah, it's wild.
So and
it's absolutely wild.
The same thing with there's a lot of like movie remakes and like reboots of also games and stuff outside of Gamescom stuff. But it's like that 30-year rule where like after 30 years you remake the stuff because then now those kids are adults and they'll spend money on the things they loved as a kid, but like a rebooted version of it.
No, I understand that, but like it hasn't been a decade yet.
Since Dead Space?
2008?
I think it has.
Since the last one? 3?
Since 3? No, well, 3 doesn't count. 3 was just fucking Call of Duty.
Dude, that just means Dead Space is out there, though. But the first one was 2000, I want to say 8 or 9.
It's 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over 10 years.
Not since the thing has left. What are you talking about?
True. Okay. Here, Dead Space 1, 2008. Dead Space is being remade for next year. I don't remember when Dead Space 3 came out.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like 2012, 2013, maybe 14. I don't know.
Bro, look at this guy. You're on the money. 2013.
Yes.
That's almost 10 years.
It is. And Dead Island was what, 20?
Jesus Christ. Dead Space 3 was almost
16?
10 years ago. Oh my God, my brain.
What's wrong?
I just aged 10 years in an instant.
Yeah, that was 1 year after the Avengers. That's
crazy.
Oh
my God. I want to die.
You all right?
Oh, I'm like turning into dust.
Why?
Whew. Yo, time be passing, kid.
Yeah, that's how
that's
works,
crazy.
Man.
Time be
You're
passing.
talking to the watch collector. I know. I'm aware.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of something new,
mm-hmm.
Dune Awakening.
It looked cool, and then it was an MMO.
Yeah, and then it was survival MMO, and I was like, yo, F this.
I'm
out. The real game that looked cool is this Chinese game called Where Winds Meet.
Wait. Before we move on from Dune, TJ, didn't you say that the Dune game is made by the Tower of whatever people? What's it called? Tower of something?
Tower of God?
Tower of Fantasy? Tower of Fantasy. And that game's hella popular right now. So, and how's the microtransaction action in that game? Ooh, but like you've seen the store at least, right? Oh, okay. Sick. Hell yeah.
I'm sure this game will have its audience, but I have a feeling that it might only last as long as the movies are in.
Yeah. Maybe like a couple years. Like, remember the Star Trek MMO?
Yeah, or like the Matrix MMO.
That was the best one.
Oh God,
dude, what was the car MMO?
The car MMO.
Yeah, full auto. Hell yeah.
I forgot about that.
Remember full auto?
Yeah.
God damn.
Anyways, yeah, the Chinese game that looks like probably the coolest thing we've seen. Where Winds Meet.
So this is made. I forget the Everstone Studio. This is one of the studios that China has allowed to make games,
and I can see why.
I can see how they've been backed by the government because holy shit, this thing is hella Chinese, and they are making like I don't know. Because when I think in my head of like the backstory of this studio, I'm like, this is propaganda, dude. God damn. But it's like propaganda in the same way like Call of Duty.
But like
propaganda.
So this is the same way like Ghost of Tsushima was propaganda.
But it's made by American studio.
Who cares? Because this one's clearly fake. Like Ghost of Tsushima, they tried to keep it realistic and on the ground. Like Where Winds Meet is absolutely. It starts out you're like, oh yeah, Chinese folklore and fantasy, and then it's what the hell? This man's got powers.
Dude, I'm gonna throw out a hot take. All right, the way that kung fu over the recent decade has lasted in the face of like MMA, maybe it's been fake the whole time. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh, no. I don't believe you.
You don't believe it? Wing Chun forever?
Yeah, I believe.
All right.
in the flying martial arts.
Hit me all my chi points.
Yeah, when he did all those like pressure point,
Yeah, you're
paralysis
frozen
moves,
now. It looked pretty sick.
Dang.
Hell
And then they introduced the monsters, and then the big things you fight, and then it went straight anime. Some hot chick with a scythe on a red blood moon.
Hell yeah. There's a guy in a field of skulls on a Buddha, and he was like your rival.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was.
and he's got the jaguar, the black one. Yeah,
this is Trope Central. Shit
looks good. Looks
God
good.
damn.
It looks kind of
It's
wicked.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And then we had a 10-minute trailer on Forspoken,
Yeah,
the other.
sand game with ambiguously brown girl.
That's the one. This one has a bit more detail, so this one definitely looks more like what I thought the game would be: open world, parkour.
Damage numbers.
Yeah. Actually, no. The damage numbers threw me off. I wasn't expecting damage numbers,
right.
or the fact that it said like resistant, effective against.
Oh yeah, vulnerable. Yeah.
The menu system I did not expect.
That looked old.
Yeah, I was like, why? What was with this hella crazy style? Just give me something more basic. It reminds me more like it's gonna not necessarily play like this, but has the same sort of vibe as like a Horizon. Like that's what I feel like.
Oh, like massive open world.
Yeah.
There's dude, climb the tower to survey your surroundings.
Dude, absolutely.
Right?
Can't wait. Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Sonic Frontiers had a story trailer. Yo, I think this might be the coolest looking game this holiday. Sonic Frontiers.
No.
Sonic Frontiers. That might be game of the year, guys.
No.
Game of the year. What do you say?
No.
It looks good, right?
No. This is now you're taking my meme thing where I was like, oh, total shit game is game of the year.
Wait, you think this game looks like shit?
I don't think it looks like shit, but I don't think it looks like game of the year material.
I think this looks like the best Sonic game we've seen in years.
I haven't been hyped for a Sonic game since Sonic Origins, so this looks pretty sick.
Yeah, this game is cool. Yeah, you're right. It's not gonna be game of the year that we know of.
Yeah,
it could be, but I think it looks promising. I'll say that.
But remember, the last open world Sonic game was kind of crazy. All right.
What was it?
Was it the PS3?
Which one is that? Sonic.
It wasn't Frontiers.
No, that's the one.
No, that's the new one.
Was there an open world
Sonic? Was it on the
Sonic?
Dreamcast?
What the Adventure Battle 2? That's a classic.
That one sucks.
What? Yeah. Get out of here! What? I'm gonna revoke your gamer card.
Dude, I'll have to look it up.
The introduction of Shadow. You're gonna that's like the Bible for.
Oh, Sonic 06.
The Beast one?
Yeah.
That's
no.
shit.
That's not the
shit.
Beast one. That's Sonic Unleashed. Sonic 06 was on the PS3, I think. I think it was just called Sonic. Yeah, it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
That game sucked.
Frontiers look cool.
Dude, open zone games. We need more of them.
But my last game is probably the one I'm the most hyped for.
Oh, wait. I have to renege one of my... The last Sonic game is not Sonic Origins. That was a different game. Sonic Generations.
Is that the one where you play as original Sonic
and old Sonic?
That was cool.
Yeah. New Sonic.
That wasn't open world, though.
No. That was all zones.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty cool, but...
Okay. Yeah. And the last game with a hard release date in February, Hogwarts Legacy.
Dude,
this game looks cool.
It looks really good. And for the low price of $300, you can get an exclusive quest in the special edition.
No thanks.
Sure?
I'm just gonna pay the extra $20 to get the digital deluxe.
No, but what if you paid $300 and then you got the special edition?
No. Why would I do that?
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But this trailer shut off a lot of the dark art stuff.
Yeah.
So it seems like you can go evil or it's part of the story.
Oh, you can turn your friend evil?
True.
Oh man. That's a decision to make. Do I cast it on you or do I teach you how to do it so you can cast it on me? I don't know. What's it called? Crucio?
Curcio or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, the $300 edition comes with a wand.
No.
Dude, you know you want it.
If I want a wand, I'm going to go to Disney World.
Dude, you want it.
Get the wand.
It comes with a book, too.
Yeah, because that's going to sell me now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Duh.
Me? Read?
Yeah, life-size floating wand.
Oh, God.
With a book base.
Is this like have you seen the sneaker stand where your sneaker floats?
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Is it like that? Yeah, no thank you.
Dude, what?
No.
Okay.
Cool. So what are your picks? What else you got?
What else do I have? I have, dude, $300 Legacy.
Get out of here.
The PS5
is
increasing in price in select markets.
Okay.
And by select markets, I mean everywhere except America.
Hell yeah.
America is the only place that is getting the price is staying the same, which is that kind of sucks. But for Canadian buyers, that means each console is going up $50, and Sony cites that due to the current economic situation and how they can't get their hands on materials and stuff like that, they have to raise the price and blah blah blah. And I guess it was inevitable. This thing's a sellout constantly. It's never not in stock. It's never in stock.
Was it inevitable?
Yeah, probably. I don't think supply lines have really recovered from COVID. So
I think it's crazy to release a product and then 2 years after its introduction, they're going to
raise the price.
I think that's insane.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a board full of Japanese people.
Yeah, that is like
which is
wow.
crazy because Sony HQ is America now, right? That's where Sony headquarters is.
Yeah, but I'm sure the board sure is Japanese.
Hell yeah. And they're like, damn, we can make more money.
That's insane. This is one of those moves that could prove it. Like, ignorance is bliss in the sense that consumers are very price sensitive. And yes, it's only $50 over the competition. But come holiday season, $50 is $50. Like, that's a whole game.
Yeah. And so, like, certain analysts have come out. So, some analysts from Ampere Analysis, they said that Sony's probably not going to revise their sales forecast for the year because of the price increase, just because of all the demand. And then also everyone on the internet is now just being like, shit, now scalpers can price it even higher. Right?
That's true.
Right. And then, of course, like lockstep with this announcement, Xbox has come out and says both their Series X and S's will remain the same.
Yeah, I think Nintendo came out too and said that the Switch is staying the same.
That's just free PR. I don't know why you wouldn't take that. There's no world where you're like, damn, guess we got to raise it too. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Buy our product. Like, you can buy a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially this price increase is especially shitty because even if you do find it in the wild, like you find it in retail, a lot of retail companies are forcing you to buy it in a bundle. So it's $50. It was already like $100 more because they forced you to buy a controller or they forced you to buy a game.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be $50 on top of that. Already the forced price increase.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that kind of blows.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to wait for the PS5 Pro, I guess. Just fucking chill. Because everything is still being released on the PS4. So.
Is it? No. All the games this winter are not being released anymore.
Isn't Ragnarok still on PS4?
Is it?
I think so.
I have no idea. I thought that it was not.
Let me look it up. God of War Ragnarok PS4.
Oh,
yeah, it is coming out on PS4. Yep.
I did.
And then
my
PC later
from Best Buy. Wow.
Oh, you found the receipt.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember how I got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I did buy it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's that.
They charged me $2 in handling fee.
Get wrecked, dude.
All right.
No iced coffee for you.
I know. Jeez.
After that, for all you racing enthusiasts,
Hell yeah.
Project Cars 1 and 2
are
being pulled from digital sales due to expiring car and track licenses. So this is kind of just like a PSA. If you want Project Cars 1 or 2, buy them now or forever hold your peace because they're being delisted.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy 1, but 2's cool.
Yeah. I think a lot of people like 2, and I've heard throughout like the grapevine and Twitter and stuff that like a lot of people like the engine in Project Cars 2 more than they like it in Project Cars 3. But
oh yeah, because 3 went super arcadey.
Yeah. So if you want to keep that same experience and you like Project Cars, buy it, I guess.
Yeah, it's like $5. So
there you go. It's always on sale. So
yeah.
Check it out. And then, baby, I don't know if this one or the next one is my most hyped story this week. Bandai Namco has filed new trademarks for their legendary games that everybody loves. All right. Steel Gunner and Time Crisis.
Steel Gunner?
Remember Steel Gunner?
Are you kidding me?
Hell yeah, brother. If you don't know what either of these games are.
Time Crisis are, okay.
Yeah.
Steel
Gunner, dude. These are arcade light gun games. They also made some at-home versions of Time Crisis up to 4, I think.
All they're missing is Point Blank.
Hell yeah, dude. I just bought the last one I needed of Point Blank.
Oh, did you?
Now I got all 3 Point Blanks.
All right.
Hell yeah. But they got a new trademark. They're unsure if this means they're going to revive the franchise or if they just want to keep the rights in their name. But
for re-releasing potential.
Listen, if they can re-release light guns somehow on HD, bruh, I will buy a light gun day one.
Would you like a light gun game if it wasn't light gun but all VR?
I like the gun.
Yeah, no, you can still use the
cool
gun.
thing is the gun.
You can still use the gun.
But it's in VR and I get the gun?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Okay.
That'd be pretty sick. But I want them to release the premium gun. You remember some like in Time Crisis, some arcade cabinets, they had the good Time Crisis arcade cabinet. So when you press the trigger, like a weight in the gun shot back, so it felt like you were shooting.
Yeah.
I want that, but for like the home. That'd be sick.
In a world where we're moving to wireless and cordless everything, I just don't think that's a reasonable
batteries are crazy now. Just put it in there.
That's no battery. No battery's gonna keep that thing last more than like 10 minutes.
Dude, that's all you need. Speedrun game.
Gross.
But yeah, so I think Time Crisis 5 was released in like 2015 in arcades, and I think that only came to Japan. I don't know if that ever came as like there's an American version of Time Crisis.
Oh, I know why. Okay, I know why they what they're gonna use these for.
Okay.
Time Crisis slot machine.
Oh God, no! It's pachinko all over again. It's when Konami fucking renewed MGS3. And they made all these new assets for a pachinko.
Well, think about it. Where's the only place left in the world where like you see a screen in front of you that's kind of like an arcade?
I hate it. I hate this future. This future sucks dick. God damn.
Time Crisis. Ding, 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 ding.
Headshot. Fuck. Shoot outside of... No, that was House of the Dead, I think. Shoot outside of the screen.
That or Virtual Cop.
Or Virtual Cop, yeah. Because Time Crisis, you let go of the pedal.
Yeah.
And then you would reload.
Yeah.
And then, I think for console, it was like 2010 when they released Raising Storm on the PS3.
Was that long ago?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But you know what? Since then, the Wii has come out and shown that light gun games can be played on modern televisions.
The Wii?
Yeah, because you get the Wii sensor bar.
The Wii. Yeah. We're talking about 2006's The Wii.
Yeah.
Since the Wii.
They've proven all you need is 2 candles on either side of your TV, and you can play IR light gun games. All right?
Nah, man, we don't need it.
Bring back IR technology. That's what we need.
We don't need it.
Dude, when I play Raising Storm on my PS3, I have to set up. You remember the glove for the NES, the Power Glove?
Yeah.
And you had to like put those things on your CRT. They have that, but for HD TVs. So you have to put it on the corners of your HD TV.
I know that's how the Valve Index works.
Dude, it's so sick. Hell yeah.
It's not cool.
It's very cool. But yeah, new Time Crisis maybe. Hopefully, goddamn.
Gross.
New Steel Gunner. Let's go.
I'm not into it.
And then out of nowhere,
Oh, this is okay.
Jeff Keighley's best friend, Hideo Kojima,
Okay.
he was at Gamescom. He said, "Hey guys, I'm launching a podcast in September," and then he left. That was it.
Oh, Kojima said this.
Yeah, Kojima's like, "I'm gonna have a podcast. It's coming out on Spotify in September. Peace out."
All right. Okay. I got news that could top that.
Okay.
Everyone's favorite fighting game director
Okay.
has decided to become a YouTuber.
Who?
Masahiro Sakurai.
Oh, I heard about, and he's talking about the history of games and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to find this channel, but I don't know what it's called.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, yeah. If you ever want to know about video game development from the Super Smash creator, director, whatever, he's doing it. Check it out.
I saw some like clips from it,
Yeah.
and on his English channel. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's you know what? Let's shout him out. All right. He put everybody in Smash, so we gotta. It's called Masahiro Sakurai on creating games. That's literally what it's called.
Now that just rolls off the tongue. That's a catchy YouTube username.
Yeah, and so I think he was talking about how like certain games from like the 90s stole certain assets or ideas from the 80s, and like he's going deep into what developers think about when it comes to creating games. So I'm pretty pumped.
Why not?
Hell yeah.
He's out here and he's doing it. He might as well do it.
Let's go. And honestly, since Iwata died, I kind of miss like that Nintendo figurehead who does like the deep talks about the industry and like the creation of games and stuff. I still got to read that book, Ask Iwata. Seems pretty good. But yeah, so hopefully this is like a nice replacement for that.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Those are my picks.
Cool. Yeah. In sad news.
I've subscribed. There it is.
All right. In sad Formula One news, Daniel Ricciardo has been kicked out of McLaren.
He kicked out or he left?
McLaren just said, "We're going to give you $21 million. Get out of here."
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's a bit sad.
So is he done racing?
He hasn't announced anything. Who knows? He'll finish out the year and then he'll collect and take off. Anyways, Formula's back at Spa. I'm excited.
Is this season worth watching?
Yeah, it was.
I
mean, last season was worth watching.
Yeah. I caught the tail end of that. Seemed pretty crazy.
Yeah, but you didn't see the drama all
I did not. But I could watch that Netflix documentary.
I would say now the season's not worth watching.
Oh, okay. All right.
Unless, I don't know, Red Bull decides to just be like, we're not going to race
we're just not going to race in any more race. All right.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can they do that?
What?
Say theoretically that a team, like every race, they took 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And they were just so far ahead in points.
Yeah.
Can they just choose not to race?
Yeah.
Wow. The FIA doesn't force them to actually put a car on the track?
No. If they've mathematically won, that's it.
That's cool.
I mean,
all right.
Yes, there is like rules stating that whatever. If anything, it would just be like if they don't put a car on the track, you are disqualified from the event.
Yeah, but they don't get like fined or anything.
They may get fined, but they can't be disqualified outright.
That's fair.
Because they're not doing anything.
Just build your car to break after 1 lap and be like, sorry, I got to pit it. Sucks.
Yeah, but the way that those teams are is even though they do win, they're there for the stats. Can I win even more?
Can I go down in history as the best driver
Absolutely.
of all time?
All right, so
True.
There you go.
Need that competitive spirit.
You do. You do. Cool.
Those are my picks.
Wicked. Want to hear my week?
Go.
So,
Yes.
I went out for high tea.
Oh, the fancy tea?
I went out for fancy high tea.
How was it?
I do not belong in this place.
What?
I do not belong for high tea.
Did you go in like a graphic tee? Like what's going on?
No, I wore what I'm wearing today.
Oh, okay. Polo, some khakis.
These are sweats.
Oh, God. They look like you tricked me.
And these are Lululemon.
God damn.
Joggers.
Gotta get some Lululemon.
Dude, this is my work uniform.
How'd you get away with that? You just put the strings on the inside?
Oh, I tie them so you can't see them. But
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Polo and some Lululemon? God damn.
Yeah, man. And some Jordans. And then
You gotta have the J's.
you always gotta have the J's, and people always gotta question you on them. But yeah, I went for high tea. It was cool because they had so many different flavors. But it was one of those moments where it's like, yeah, I definitely grew up lower class.
No, you didn't.
Cause like
You grew up middle class.
no, I didn't have middle class. I'm middle class when I got older,
Okay.
but growing up was definitely not.
Oh, did you not live in this house your whole life?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
No. But there was just certain things on the table I saw that like I'd only heard of in legend, but I've never seen in person.
Okay.
You know, like when you get honey. Like I always watched the Honey Nut Cheerio commercial.
Yeah.
And you know where they dip the like they have that wooden.
Yeah, the little thing with the grooves in it.
Yeah. I had never experienced that in my life. I thought that was a myth, and then I used it. And I was like, "This is the most cumbersome piece of shit I've ever had to use for my tea."
Yeah. I don't know if anybody uses it for tea. Really,
They use
Do
it
they?
there.
is it the big one?
It's
they
tiny.
get like a tiny.
It's tiny.
Okay,
It's tiny.
All right.
I had like a tea leaf because all the teas are loose leaf, and I know that like you can get tea strainers, like so when you
Yeah, the
pour it in.
infusers.
Yeah, but like these ones are like sized to your cup.
Okay.
To be honest, it looks like if you go to the dollar store and you get a strainer for your sink. You know, you put it in the drain.
Okay.
It just looked like a really fancy one of those, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do if I ever do high tea. But then they serve you the food, like the fruits and the sandwiches and the pastries and the scones, the scones.
Scones.
On that really like multiple plate high bird cage looking thing.
Yep.
That was cool. Clotted cream is weird.
Is it like chewy?
No, it's like the richest butter you've ever had.
Oh, you put it in your tea?
You put it on your scone.
Oh,
My sister loved it.
yeah, she would.
Yeah, she would.
She would.
But it was just like, oh, this is too rich for me.
Interesting.
But no,
you were all about that high fashion, high status life.
No,
though.
man, I'm all about
Dude,
street
what?
meat.
Yeah. Okay, nice try.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
My life is on the streets.
My life be like. Wait.
Yeah.
How'd I bring that back to Tokyo Drift? God damn, my brain.
Yeah, it's either games or DK, you know?
Dude. What a good movie. You should go watch Tokyo Drift.
Sure. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Why not? Yeah, so high tea is an experience. I definitely would do it again. I definitely recommend trying it out.
Yeah. Should you dress up more than how you dressed up?
Nah, I think it's fine. But
Yeah.
it was weird because, like, all right, we walked in, and obviously, what do you think the demographic is?
Ladies.
Yeah, what kind of ladies?
I don't want to say it.
Say it. Say it.
Cat ladies. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why am I right?
Because you know.
I hate that I'm right.
Yeah, so I felt a little like...
Okay, I got another question.
Yeah.
With the clientele, what was the ratio of dyed hair to non-dyed hair?
Honestly, I couldn't tell because I wasn't really staring that much.
Okay.
Okay, all I know is that they're all in there with their sundresses and whatever.
All right. Okay.
Their high heels.
Okay.
Lots of makeup.
You gotta get bouged up
You do.
for the high tea.
But, like, who do you plan to meet there? It's only other women.
I don't know if they think of it the same way that guys would think of it.
I guess so. Yeah,
Right?
you know, you're right. Makeup is not for men. It's for other women.
All right, you're like half right. Right? It's for other women, but it's so I look better than other women.
Oh,
all right?
wow.
That's what it's for.
Wow, okay.
There was a funny Bill Burr joke recently I heard where it was just like, was the like body positivity movement.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh girl, like you're big and you're beautiful, hell yeah. And it's like, oh, I wouldn't be caught dead that size, goddamn. Like, and that's kind of what I think.
Dang. Actually, speaking of which, yeah, you're right. The body positive movement is it's making waves.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
That's not funny, Anthony. Why are you laughing? You're an awful human being.
You said it. You said
You
the
didn't
thing.
let me finish my sentence.
There was no sentence after that. You
didn't let
you fucking liar.
I had a sentence.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You realized it sounded bad, and while I was laughing, you thought of one. You didn't have anything after that.
I had something.
God damn.
I had something. And now I've lost my train of thought.
Fuck you. You suck. You're going to hell.
No. No, I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say it's making waves because YouTube algorithm has recommended me swimsuit runway, like fashion model things. And I obviously clicked.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. There are women's of all shapes and sizes on the runway now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my whole story.
All right.
That's my whole story.
I don't believe you, but sounds like a plausible story.
Yeah, I'll show you swimsuit edition, whatever,
Yeah.
in Miami.
Hit me with the good safe search off. All right.
But I watched a movie this week. I watched Top Gun, Maverick.
Finally,
Maverick.
for someone who loves the original so much, took you so long.
Yeah, I watched it. This movie is amazing.
This movie is so. I watched it again this week
Why?
because my friend wanted to go see it before she went back to Korea.
Oh, okay.
So we went to go see it. God damn.
This movie's amazing.
That movie, that is definitely
a summer movie.
one of the movies that came out this year.
So, I have to say, this movie is like every Dragon Ball movie, show, series I've ever seen.
Wrapped into jets.
Yeah, in that Tom Cruise is called back to train the new generation of pilots.
Yeah.
Only to fucking say to them, "You actually all y'all suck.
Yeah, you're all dog
I'm
shit.
gonna do it myself,
FYI.
and I'm gonna save the world
I thought
by
that-
myself."
I thought that kind of sucked. I hated that twist.
Same.
Yeah.
I hated it, but I was like, but you know what? If there's one man who can do it, it's Tom Cruise.
I guess. If you can do the inverted turn or whatever.
Yeah, but then, okay, slight spoilers. I thought it was fine because there's a moment where you think he dies.
Yeah.
And then that would have been fine, passing on the torch,
pass on the
blah,
torch.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
The man lives, and he's the only one that can get them home. What?
in the old jet
In the
they
old-
happened to find on the runway.
What?
And the runway just happened to be not bombed enough
Like
so that they could take.
the man is literally Goku
Yeah.
in the Majin Buu saga, where like Gohan's grown up.
Yep.
He's Mystic Gohan. We have everybody. We have
Mr. Sandman.
We've Go Tanks,
Yep.
right? Like they could
Yep.
take on Boo, but who comes to save the day?
Yeah, you guys suck.
Goku.
I'm back.
He comes back from the dead.
I ran across the Dragon Road. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, he teams up with somebody to do Vegito shit, and then that doesn't work out. So it's just himself.
Yeah, he's like, actually, I'm weaker when you're with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick.
Let me just do this by myself, and he does it by himself.
Father, Son, Kamehameha.
Wow.
Oh, that was Cell. That was the Cell song.
But man, if you like jets, let me tell you, there are a lot of jets.
There are a lot of jets.
It's so cool.
When that 5th gen fighter does a fucking air drift,
Yeah.
like that was crazy.
The whole time though, I was wondering because the love interest in this, she's like a one-off line in the first movie. Like she's not even present.
Yeah.
In the first movie, and the whole movie, I was just so distracted by how much money she has. Because
Living in Florida, in this super nice house.
Yeah, I'm this bartender
With a Porsche.
She's rocking like a classic Porsche. Like those are not cheap. She's wearing a Rolex. She's got that sailboat.
Yeah.
You know, single mom life.
Hell, single moms they be making bank. They be making that cheddar.
Like what was? I was so distracted by how much money she had. It was wrong.
Dude, and then they brought back the beach scene.
Yeah, the football.
Tandem football, offense, defense, same time.
Yeah, teamwork.
I thought we were trying to work on your team. You asked me to make a team.
Yeah. I gotta say, I did like John Hamm. John Hamm was very stern. I liked him.
He just played the Mad Men role. He just but an army guy.
He just hammed it up.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
I liked Miles Teller. I thought he was a pretty good sidekick character. It was really good.
Who was the main rival?
I don't know. I think he was like some no name.
Because he had the perfect douchebag face.
Yeah, asshole frat boy face.
Loved it. And his smile, even his nickname, Hangman.
Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Like he was just perfectly cast. I'll give you a little bit of insight. Lewis Hamilton was supposed to be one of the pilots.
He was in the Expendables 3.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Is what, a henchman?
He's someone named Thorne.
Okay, sure. Why not?
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I really liked it. Dumb, but I liked it.
Yeah, he's not in a lot. What the hell?
I don't know.
He's not a robot chicken.
Maybe he's a voice actor or something.
Maybe
he's a television show star.
Maybe.
I don't know. But that was Top Gun Maverick. I'm glad I saw it in IMAX. That was a fun little...
Yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
Because the first time I saw it, I didn't see it in IMAX. I just saw it in regular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because when you hear the jets and they're just breaking your eardrums,
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, the story's kind of whatever. We think there's this threat. Go take it out.
Dude, there's gonna be a threat sometime in the future.
If we don't do anything about it.
Sir, you were in that other movie, Minority Report. Did you learn no lessons from that?
Now he's an ace.
Yeah. God damn. Oh, yeah. I got 3. Things got 5. That makes him an ace. You know that was in Tom Cruise's rider when this movie was being made.
Yeah.
When you write it, I have to be the Top Gun at all times. Even though I'm training the new generation, they can never surpass me.
Yeah, his whole Tom Cruise's move in this whole movie is, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because even at the beginning, he's like, okay, I haven't flown a fighter jet in a while, but I think I can do it. And he's like, no, you're gonna be training the new gen.
He's like, what?
Right. But then, the movie just loops back around to him being right. It doesn't. No lessons are learned. He doesn't teach people shit.
And in so many ways, I think that's why I like this movie.
Yeah, it's such a weird
storyline. It is just Tom Cruise proving that he is the shit.
Yeah.
And that's it. Don't look into it beyond that.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the whole story. And I'm okay with that.
All right.
That was my week.
Cool. I played some games.
Did you?
I did. I re-downloaded Path of Exile.
Okay.
And I wanted to try out the new league. The
new
new
Path of Exile?
Yeah. Because every season, every 3 months, there's a new league.
Okay.
This one is based off the person who's named in the rarest item in the game, the Mirror of Calandra, and yeah, the mirror is after Calandra. So they made Calandra an actual person, and the whole thing of this thing is that you can create your own maps.
Sure.
So when you go into a map, you can find a pedestal.
Okay.
And all those pedestals get different ruins. You put those ruins onto a set path, and then you create your own map basically. And then you can go in there, and once you complete a whole map or do whatever, you can get a special map that lets you have mirrored items that give you like super strong benefits, but also sometimes negative benefits. So you might get like a really high like added bonus fire attack damage, but the negative is like you lose 20 life per second, right?
And I'm assuming you have a way to keep that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can build around like your bad.
You have like life
rolls.
steal or something,
Or you could just have like if I have 40 life gen, and then it takes away 20, I'm still net 20, right?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So, I think I gotta wait until Path 2.
It's just not.
I'm not getting hooked like I was before. And I checked the game clock on my Steam. I got like 600 hours in that game.
Yeah, it's time to give it up.
Yeah, I think I gotta wait for.
When did they announce that? I thought the Path 2 should have been out.
They announced it like 2-3 years ago now.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
it's
thought.
crazy. I think I gotta either wait till Path of Exile 2, or honestly, at this point, because a lot of the senior management at Blizzard has changed over, I might just get D4. I might get Diablo 4. So
It's time.
I guess it's time for me to reinstall Battle.net.
You can play Overwatch 2 with us.
I can play my original disc copies of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction.
So Overwatch 2 is in like 2 months.
No, I can't do it. I can't.
Yes, you can.
I don't like that game. I don't like Overwatch.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck, all right? I need a tank.
I need a team. I need a 5-stack.
We'll see. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It seems like they added a whole bunch of cool stuff,
But it's just not biting.
and the thing is, like, a lot of the content they've added now is like post end game stuff. Like, if you're a streamer, you'll hit this content. But if you're just like a regular Joe playing Path, you're never gonna hit it within the league time limit. So
Okay.
it's cool, and it's like something to strive for, but it also kind of sucks.
So you're telling me if you have a job, good luck.
If you have a job, you will literally never run out of content in Path of Exile because
Okay.
you will not be able to play at a clip quick enough to ever reach the end.
It sounds like you need to be playing at work.
It does sound like I need to be playing at work.
All right.
What? Speaking of playing games at work, no.
Oh, no.
no. I'm a good employee, I swear.
Liar.
I made a new Runeterra deck. So
Okay.
this deck revolves around 2 champions.
Is it for any reason or just...
I wanted a new one.
Okay, like there wasn't a new season, a new reset, a new...
There was a new season and some new cards came out, Kaisa and Gwen and stuff. But that's also already on the out. And the new set is coming out at the end of the month. So we're going to see what's going on there. They actually made a complete new League of Legends champion just for Runeterra.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a champion you cannot play in League. It's a Runeterra exclusive champion.
That sounds cool.
It's really cool. And they just introduced multi-region cards. So I like the way they're going with this, and equipment. But the new deck is basically gambling. So with the new meta is basically Voltron. And if you don't know card game terms, Voltron is I'm going to stack as much shit on one character as possible, make them basically unkillable, and then just swing for game, right?
Yep.
So Kaisa is the new Voltron. And they've nerfed her a little bit. She still kind of aids. But the way I get around this is because none of my decks, once Kaisa hits the board, I'm kind of hosed, right? I don't have enough of the free currency yet to make like the anti-Kaisa deck, but I did have enough cards to make this gambling deck. And it revolves around 2 champions. Aurelian Sol, who's like a space dragon who created the universe, and Zoe, who's like a time god who can see into different realities.
That is not what I thought.
Yeah.
I said Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe. So Zoe is a 1-mana 1/1 who has elusive. So basically it's like stealth, I guess.
Okay.
And every time you hit somebody, you create a card that generates a random spell, costs 3 or less, or celestial spell, costs 3 or less. And her ability is once I've seen 10 different spells be played, you get a bonus ability, which is anytime a character hits the battlefield, all their keywords get put on every other creature.
Whoa.
Yeah, and but like hitting that is so fucking hard because she's a 1/1, right? So people can just
Yeah.
ping it, do whatever. The other one is Aurelian Soul, and if at the end of a round there's 20 power on board, oh yeah, he's a 10-mana 10/10. If at the end of the round there's 20 power on board, level me up. Any celestial marked card in your hand costs 0, and the start of every round, I generate a random celestial card. And so the whole goal of this deck is around this card, Targon's Peak. It is a 5-mana landmark, and all landmarks do is they just sit on the board and then do something.
Mm-hmm.
So one might, every round, you get an extra mana crystal. One is the next time an opponent summons a creature, give it vulnerable or whatever. So this one is at the start of every round, make a random card in your hand and a random card in your opponent's hand, cost 0.
Okay.
And what you got to do is gamble on what card in your hand costs 0.
Oh.
So you can play like 8 and 10 mana cards on turn 5 or turn 6.
I see.
Right? And then you there's other cards where you can ramp mana crystals. You have a lot of cards that'll heal yourself. And pretty much the game ender card is called Feel the Rush. It's a 12 mana spell, and your mana cap is 10. So how you do it is you get spell mana by carrying over 3 mana, whatever. But if that hits it, what Feel the Rush does is that it takes 2 champions from your deck or your hand, 2 different champions, puts them onto the battlefield, and you grow their stats to 10/10.
Okay.
So Aurelion Soul comes out, and then Zoe, who is a 1/1, comes out as a 10/10. And then you're so far ahead because you've played an end game spell on turn 6. Hopefully they don't have any answers, and you just swing for 20.
I see.
And
then you just go for the win.
And your starting health is 20.
Yeah.
And so it's a complete gamble. There's a lot of bullshit in the deck. One combo that's really dumb is it's like a frozen tomb. You take every creature on your opponent's side of the board, put them in a landmark that's a frozen tomb, and after 2 turns they unearth from the landmark and they're back alive, but they're gone for 2 turns.
So like when you say they're gone, like they're just removed from play?
So they're removed from play and they're replaced with the frozen tomb landmarks.
But does that like act as a barrier or like a
well, it takes up like you can't do anything to them because they're in the landmark.
Like it takes up the slots on
it still takes up a slot on the board.
But can you still hit for
I can't hit the landmarks, but I can hit their face.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because landmarks can't block.
Yes.
But there's another card, I think it's called like It That Stares.
Yeah.
And when it comes into play, either deal 3 damage to all creatures or destroy all landmarks.
Oh, and then you just get rid of them?
Yeah, so you board wipe them. Another one is, was it She Who Wins? It's not called She Who Wins, but basically that's what everyone else calls the card.
That's what
and
it does?
It's another 10 mana 10/10. It has regeneration, so every turn it gets all its health back.
Okay.
But when you play it, obliterate, so destroy, every creature card in anywhere, like everywhere's hand or field that has a power of 4 or less. So you play that card, and if they're playing like a burn deck, that's just a lot of small dudes, you watch their hand go from like 10 to 2, and then they just surrender.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm gonna say my win rate not so hot. It's like I'm gonna say it's like in the high 40s.
So you're gambling.
I'm gambling, but when you win, it's fucking hilarious. Like someone could get the God Draw, and you're just like, check out this 12 mana spell on turn 4, and there's nothing they can do.
Wow.
So it's equally as toxic of a deck as Kaisa, I believe, but it's just not as consistent. So that kind of sucks. But the new things coming out, we'll probably have a new champions, a bunch of new stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then the thing I've been going through has been continuing my Resident Evil playthroughs.
Yeah.
So last week I beat the remake of Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
This week I beat Resident Evil 7.
Wow.
Resident Evil 7 starring the new pro tag, Mr. Ethan Winters.
Yes.
He has been called by his wife to some random house in Louisiana, and he has to find his wife, basically, because
she's in there somewhere?
She disappeared.
Okay.
His wife disappeared a while ago. She went on like a work trip or something, and then she didn't come back, and then all of a sudden a VHS tape arrived at his house, and it said, "Ethan, come find me. I'm at this place, blah, blah, blah." So he goes, and it turns out house is run by a bunch of psychopath hillbillies.
As it usually is.
As sometimes it be. And you go through in first person. When this game came out, it was the first person Resident Evil. And you got to figure out what happened to this family called the Bakers, who are just seemingly these inhuman, literally and mentally, monsters. And why are they crazy? Why are they murdering all these people? What's going on? And as the story continues, Resident Evil shit starts happening. Like maybe you'll see the Umbrella logo or you'll see the BSSA logo. But this game, for as kind of classic Resident Evil as it feels, it's kind of like one of the scariest games I've played in a long time.
Really?
At this point in my gaming career, I'm pretty jaded on scary games. Like when I try to play like Layers of Fear or Outlast and stuff like that, I'm like, I know when the scares are coming. Oh, look, here's this identical hallway that's in every other room, but this one has a curtain. Oh, something's going to pop it, and it does, and it pops out or whatever. Oh, look, I look out this window for too long and something runs past it. But this game kind of, it has some of that, but I think it does it like way more effectively just because of how far it's willing to go with some of like kind of the violence against you and like the body horror shit that happens. Like this game might as well be labeled like Destroy Ethan's Hands 7.
Oh, that's this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit that happens to you and they don't explain it really. Like I think in one of the parts in the beginning of the game, you get trapped in a room with the dad and he knocks you down and then takes like the sharp end, like the part of a shovel and just cuts your fucking foot off.
Yeesh.
Right? And then you have to crawl to your foot, put it back onto your leg,
and super glue it.
And then you pour a bunch of healing liquid on it.
Yeah, okay, that's this game. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then everything's A-okay and you're like, why can he do that? What the hell?
Why are you questioning?
Yeah. But the whole game is like this nice. It's around like 6-7 hours.
Okay.
So it's like a full-fledged game, but it's like this really cool, like kind of back to classic horror games, like back to classic Resident Evil, where you're going through this house and each section is kind of like overtaken by one part of the family, right? So it's like the dad is the main house, the mom is the garden and the outside, one of the brothers is like the science area and whatever. He has his own little space, and all the spaces start interlinking with each other. And in classic Resident Evil fashion, you can go back to old places with new items and then unlock new secrets and blah blah blah. It's they mix up this like they mix up the classic Resident Evil formula with new ideas very well. And honestly, I can't recommend it enough. This was a fantastic game. I wish I played it sooner. Yeah, there's also like a bunch of DLC that you can play now because they have the gold editions. I think that's the standard one now.
Okay.
Or like the season passes and stuff.
Okay. That
are really fun. But the Baker's story and like that's some real survival horror type stuff. And the small scale that the game plays around really lends to its like freakiness.
Cool.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Like highly, highly, highly recommend it.
So now you're playing 8?
Now I'm playing 8. I think I'm almost done 8. But I want to gather my thoughts on that and I'll talk about it next week.
Cool.
So I think that Humble Bundle's over now. It might be. But yeah, if you ever see Resident Evil 7 on sale anywhere, just grab that. That's a great game.
You playing it on controller?
Yeah, on controller on my PC, yeah.
Not mouse, eh?
No, I feel like that game to me, I don't know, it just feels like a controller game.
Okay.
There was a part where like I needed the extra accuracy.
Did you
so
just
for a second I just like reached over, it was like pop 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 and then
wow.
And I was like, all right, okay, cool.
Wow.
I just need to land a couple headshots. Do.
You're like, I only have 6 shots. I can't let them go to waste.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
You did it.
But yeah, it's some of the body horror stuff. God damn. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross.
That's what I like to hear.
There's one part where like this guy hides a key in this character that shows up, and later on you find him beheaded on a table.
Yeah.
And he's like, reach into the throat. And you have to reach into like his neck cavity, like into his esophagus and shit, and like pull out a key from his body. Like you gotta go like forearm deep in some guy's decapitated corpse.
Nice.
It's so but it's good. It's a good game. It's a good horror game. I've been spooked like that in a while.
You want to be scared?
What?
Like, is that what you're looking for, to be scared?
From these kind of games, yeah.
Listen, we got lots of movies you can watch.
I don't like scary movies. Right?
What?
No.
You just said you wanted to be scared.
No, in a game.
I got some recommendations.
In a game, all right?
Lame.
In a game. I want to be in control of my spooked.
Lame.
I don't like watching people do dumb decisions. I want to make... if I make the decision, then it's fine.
Sure.
Oh, look at this dark alleyway. Let's go down it. Don't go down the alleyway.
No, go down it, please. Looks totally safe.
I can't do it. But yeah, that's been the new stuff in my week.
Okay. Was there old stuff?
No, I've been playing some Magic and stuff.
No. Stop lying.
Stop
lying.
I added a new card to one of my decks.
Don't talk about your cards.
Dude.
We know what you've been doing.
What have I been doing?
Dude, I saw you on League.
Dude, what are you talking about?
All day yesterday, and I could have swore last week you told me I had to uninstall it.
Yeah, and I might have reinstalled it yesterday.
I was like, why? Because I've been seeing you on Discord a lot, but like idle, I'm like, why? What's he doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, He's re-downloading League.
I might have re-downloaded.
So
League.
how many weeks has it been since you
It's
started
literally
playing
been
again?
just yesterday.
Liar.
Just yesterday, I swear.
Before that.
Before that,
Yeah.
I think I lasted about 3 weeks uninstalled.
Dude.
Yeah.
And it's still on your computer now, yeah? And what are you doing?
I can't. Dude, it keeps calling me back. This time it'll be different. All right?
Oh my
God damn.
God. Awful.
This time it'll be different, I
Awful.
swear.
Go touch grass or something.
Dude, all the grass is dying. It's the end of
What are you talking about? It's technically not even autumn yet.
Yeah. It's like, and it's so hot out. All the grass is brown.
It's
just,
raining.
Okay, now it's raining. Today it's raining. Yeah, I don't know.
Awful. Awful.
I've been playing a lot, okay? I just played yesterday, and I only played 2 games.
Really?
Yeah,
Sure, I don't believe
I did. That's all. I only played 2 games yesterday.
I don't believe
I'm not going to play today. Probably not going to play tomorrow.
Why aren't you going to play today?
Huh? Because I'm going to go home and go to sleep.
Liars.
Because I got to work.
Why don't you play tomorrow?
Because I'm going to do stuff, too. I'm active,
You're
right?
going to play League tomorrow.
I got an active social life.
I know tomorrow.
No.
You're like, yo, Friday night, let's hop on League.
I got an active social life. I don't have to tell
I know
you.
it's going to be like work's over, 5 o'clock. You're like, oh,
I'll go.
what's one game?
Yeah, I'll go outside.
No, you won't.
Go to the bar, maybe.
No, you won't. No, you
Who
won't.
knows?
The League bar?
Is there a league bar?
Internet cafe?
Is there like a bar where I can go to talk about like my league addiction to other league addicted people?
You know, I bet I could find one for you.
Hi, my name's Anthony. I'm 5 years off a league. Hi, Anthony. Sometimes I just want to go back. The community's so toxic,
Sometimes you still do.
but sometimes I still do.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for listening. Enjoy the remainder of August, everyone. September 1st is coming, and it's coming quick. Bye.
Bye.